everyone, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm continuing my swatch through series for all the 90 lacquer polishes that were released in chronological order. So we are here today with everything that was released in 2018. I can't remember if this is the 4th video that I've done or the 5th, but I will link the rest of them down below. But in a quick summary, if you're coming in and you've not seen the others, 90 Lacquer was a brand that's currently on hiatus. I always say that thinking, please just bring the brand back, like I know a lot of you do. And I was lucky to be part of the swatch team for that brand, and therefore I have a lot of the polishes, 99, and there's one I think or two that I'm missing. So I'm going to show you what was released in 2018 whilst obviously updating my swatches, which is also a project that I'm doing here on my channel. So yeah, let's go through everything that was released from 90 Lacquer in 2018. Also can't believe that was 6 years ago. Wow. Okay, so we're going to head straight into spring for this year. This was a lot of 5-piece collections this year, which is feels like a strange amount because a lot of people do 6 or 10 or 12, but 5 was the polishes that were released this year, a lot from 90. So this is the 5-piece spring collection with some classics in there. I hope you'll all agree. Robin's Egg was a very, very popular polish, and this I want to say was like the first time, or one of the first times, indie brands had done this kind of blue with the speckled glitters in there, and it went very viral back then and everybody really wanted this. I've said this in all my videos, but I think what now, maybe at the time people didn't realise, was Jess kept all these polishes in stock for a really, really long time. This is one of the brands and why I personally love the brand, even though I did work with them. She kept things available, and I don't know if that happens as much these days, and it's possibly to do with like supply limits and turnaround times, but I love how things stayed around. And like I say, I remember this one was definitely one that was on the website for a really, really long time. So Robin's Egg was our first one from spring. We obviously then had a white base Crelly, and this one is Sprinkles. So Sprinkles has red, yellow, blue, white and pink glitters, all little hexes in the white base. I just love how well Jess did white base Crellys, and there's a lot of them this year, so it's a good year for Crellys. Now Sprinkles in clear base form, pretty much. I think there's maybe a little bit more glitter in here, but Blossoms was the clear topper version of Sprinkles, and I loved how there was kind of like a match but not a match. So that was the glitter topper. Unfortunately, Cottontail has changed slightly over the years, which does happen. This used to be more of a like rose gold, and it's more just of a bronze now. But I re-swatched it to show you what it was, and it's a really nice metallic flaky base in a almost clear base. Flaky base in a clear base. Flakes in a clear base. Like I say, it just used to be a lot pinker than what it is now. And then Budding is my favourite in this collection. I do love Robin's Egg, but there's something about this kind of apple glowy gold shimmer in the green that I really, really loved a lot. So that one was going to be my pick from that collection, and that was spring. A few odd polishes came out through then, including this duo, which I think was called the Outer Space duo, which was called Nebula and Astral. Again, really like this little duo. My favourite will be Astral, which is a bit strange for me because I don't gravitate towards purple a lot, but I love the kind of warm flakes in the purple base. So the flakes go from like a gold to a yellow to a red in that purple, which I love. And its green sister is green with more of the yellow, green, blue flakes. So similar flakes in slightly different bases, and that was that duo. Last video we did do Smoothie Bar, and this year we did then get a Smoothie Bar Light, which was an additional 3 on top of the Smoothie Bar. And obviously Smoothie Bar was also then re-released as well. So we have Dragon Fruit Freeze, which I know a lot of people love because it's that classic white and black. It's a great combination, and these shredded glitters were one of the staples and everybody had them. And even though it's been a long time, I always grab these polishes and wear them in the summer. Kiwi Crush, which is again a really good colour for me, like this kind of blue green right in that middle point. Love that one. And then Pomegranate Refresher, which was a little bit more of a coral compared to Mango Sunrise, which was released the previous year. Now, I can't remember exactly when this collection was released. This was a Super Mario themed collection, which now I can't even remember what it was called, which is really bad of me. I'll put this on the screen, what the collection was called. But I remember specifically this collection came in Jess's suitcase because she visited me in the September of 2018 and she brought this collection with her. So I'm guessing maybe it released late summer or it was releasing kind of early late summer, early autumn. Jess brought these over, and when she came, we had a really lovely I think she was here for 8 days, and I was pregnant with my daughter. We went to London, did lots of very traditional British things with them, and then we also went to Rome for 48 hours, which, let me tell you, being 25 weeks pregnant in 40-degree heat in Rome was quite a feat. It was quite a lot of walking, a lot of sweat, but definitely worth seeing. Jess and her husband being able to see the Colosseum and all of Rome, because it is a beautiful place and very, very iconic. So that also happened in this year. And we have this Super Mario themed collection. They're all white based Crellies, and then the glitters just reflect the characters of which they are inspired by. So the Princess Peach one is called Water Peach. So obviously we're having yellow, purple and pink. Jumpman is Mario, so that is yellow, blue and red. Pachu Pachu is Yoshi, and this is a light green, a dark green and a red. King Koopa is Bowser, so this is a black, red, green and yellow. Wario is Anti-Hero, and this is pink, yellow and green. And my favourite was Waluigi's one, which is Mr. Mischief, and this is an indigo, a black and an orange, and I love like indigo and orange together. Again, kind of a clashing colours on the colour wheel. I really love this, and this is also a collection that I would love to have seen more. We don't have a Luigi one, and I really would have loved that. And also with the Super Mario movie coming out a few years ago, I got them all back out to wear again. So that was definitely a collection that I feel like could have been built on, and we could have had more. There's no such thing as too many white Crellies for me. Autumn, we had a Falloween collection, which was 3 for autumn and 3 for Halloween, along with all of the normal polishes that got all of our other Halloween range being re-released again. So the 3 for autumn were Juniper, which was a green with tons of kind of purpley flakies. I did like this one. This was my favourite out of the 3. I think this is the most original, and the other 2, there are similar ones that Jess had done, but not exactly the same. But these 2 both reminded me of other 9-0 polishes, whereas Juniper was the one that was the most different. So Spiced is a really beautiful orange with a golden glow, and Current is a purple with a gold glow too. So that was a small little Halloween trio. And then one of the most iconic Halloween collections of all time, in my opinion, was this trio that came out this year. So the first one we have is Static, which is meant to look like a static TV. We're thinking The Ring, all those lovely horror movies that I do not watch. I'm a very big scaredy cat. This is grey with little tiny white squares, and there are also black squares in there as well, and it just looks so good. And it's just a non-traditional but traditional polish when you think about it, because that kind of static TV scene happens in so many horror movies. Then from an unconventional polish to the most conventional polish ever, this is Ectoplasm. I've worn this so many times. I wish I had a spare bottle of this, and it's this bright neon green with orange, purple, black and white glitters. It's the quintessential Halloween polish in my mind. When I think of Halloween, I think of this polish. I wear it a little bit more sparingly these days because I am worried that one day I won't have it. Love. And a fan favourite, and one that I think everybody was so impressed with the creativity of what Jess came up with, and this is Be Positive, and it's meant to look grossly like congealed blood, but it's beautiful. So it is a very, very lightly jelly tinted red base, and then there are black shredded glitters to what we have in the smoothie bar ones, and then there is tons of red glitters, and the red glitters are hexes, they are circles, and the way that it just builds up to be what you can see in the swatch photo, pretty much opaque in 3 coats, but you have this sheery red base with the darker red glitter and then the black glitter. It's just so good, and I know that everybody loved that. And then we finished off that year with kind of an unconventional Christmas collection, and again I love that Jess did these a lot. These weren't your obvious Christmassy holiday polishes, and that's why it worked so well. So the first one was called Rudolph, which is your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer kind of colour, where it's an off red, like a currant-y type red, but what I loved about it was the yellow to green duochrome flakes, because again that kind of reddy orange with the green yellow is an odd mixture, but I liked it. Ornament is a kind of dark rosy pink with tons of gold shimmer in there, and also little flakes as well. I do love how like Jess did that, was it like Pink Christmas a few years back as well. Again, unconventional colours for the win. Icicle, which is a really nice pale blue linear holographic, nice and simple. Think Ghost, but slightly more blue. Just a few little drops there to make it this nice pastel. Fully Decked is a Christmas glitter everything. The predominant base of this is a bit of a green colour, and then there is tons of holographic glitters, and the holographic glitters are red, green, purple, gold, everything you can imagine. It's like a Christmas tree, a fully decked Christmas tree on your nails. I love this a lot, and again, another favourite. This might be actually, no, the Halloween has to be my favourite part of the collection the year, but this one is my like second favourite. Oh no, because I love Mario. Oh, I don't know, too many to pick from. And the final one is a white base Crelly, and this is called Toyland, and this is really nice like Crayola colours, where it is yellow, green, blue, purple, black and red in a few different sizes. I did say this year was the year of the Crelly. So a really like unconventional year from 2018 Nine Zero Lacquer, which I don't really think I appreciated at the time. And then now when you look back on things, and like say now I've got them out to swatch them through, definitely I was like, oh wow, this is quite different. We have a couple more videos to go. There were polishes in 2019 and 2020. I think the Halloween collection from 2020, or is it 2021? No, 2020, because I'm trying to think back to when Jess's daughter was born. I think we've got 2 more videos in us, one for 2019 and one for 2020, and that will be the end of the swatch through. But if you like these types of videos, I'm also swatching through my entire nail polish collection as well, so those videos can be found on my channel. Let me know what your favourites were from 9 Zero from this year, and I'll see you in a couple of months with the next video.